Today I'm working on a Valentine's Day project with a heart I got at the dollar spot at Target. So because it's a non-Chalk Couture board, I'm just going to give it a light wax and buff it off to make sure that the transfer does not stick when I apply it. I'm going to use the Valentine theme with All You Need Is Love transfer. That is a Chalk Couture. It's reusable, and I'm going to cut out the silk screen. There's silk screen over all of the letters. It's not a stencil. So I'm placing it carefully exactly where I want it to be on the heart. And I'm just going to label the back so I know where, which side is the correct side when I'm putting it back. So I'm fuzzing it now to make sure that it doesn't stick. And then I'm just going to put it carefully on my board and get it all smoothed out so that there's no bubbles with it. You want all that chalk to adhere to the board. So you just take a minute to do that. I'm going to use my white chalkology paste first, so I'm stirring it to make sure that it is a yogurt consistency, and I'm putting it liberally on the board. I'll take my squeegee and first spread it out carefully to cover all of the letters, and I don't want to use the word love in white. I'm going to do red, so I'm going to be very careful. And now I'm just scraping off all of the excess. Again, I don't want to get the love, so I'm being very careful with that. Because this is a larger transfer, I'm going to pull it up in the back until we get to the word love to make sure that the chalk doesn't dry and then not come off cleanly. So once I have my white all set, you'll see that I can just very carefully pull up the white. And I'm going to leave the rest of it adhered to the board so I can go back and do the love in red. So I have the red all stirred up and ready to go. And again, I'm just going to very carefully spread that out so I don't get the red in the white and cover up the word love. And then I'll scrape off my excess. And then I can reveal all of the letters on this cute Valentine's Day project. So it's all off now. I've put my transfer in my basin of water so that I can remove it as soon as I'm finished with this project. So with this transfer come a bunch of flowers, and so I'm putting flowers all around the project, and I've chosen my colors, and I can use that same stencil a few times all around. Now, one of the things that you'll find with Chalk Couture is sometimes you change your mind. So I have all of these flowers on, and I'm actually doing a layering process, and you'll see that I want them dry in between. So as I continue to work on this project, I'm thinking, I don't really know if I like flowers on here, but I keep going just to see. So I have a light pink, the red, and the white is what I've chosen to do this. Again, I'm fuzzing each piece of the transfer before I put it on. And you'll see that at the end of this, I've decided I actually don't like how the flowers look at all. So pretty soon you're going to see me take them off. And I can take them off just with a Clorox wipe. Now I don't need to disturb my letters at all. And I very carefully am wiping it off to start with a clean slate. I've decided to go with a heart theme, and you'll see that in just a second. In my excitement with how the hearts look, I actually forgot to videotape that. So I'll show you a finished picture at the end. But this just shows you that with these Chalk Couture transfers, you can mix and match them to create exactly the look that you want, which I really appreciate. I also appreciate that you can change your mind and you don't have to start all over, or you don't have to live with something that you don't absolutely love. So here you can see I'm taking it off. It's just a Clorox wipe. Just you kind of wipe it off. You can use plain water to start with as well. I had these wipes handy, so that's what I used. And I'm just very carefully giving it just a wipe. You don't have to put any pressure on it. It really cleans up beautifully and is all ready to go. The most important part is making sure that you don't take off the letters that you want to keep with this. So it'll be a nice clean slate. The letters I got from the spring add-on transfer for the truck, it has a lot of different heart things on it. You can see there's a lot of Easter things, shamrocks. And so I've cut out the different heart pieces and am ready to kind of see where I want them. I will fuzz them and I will put them on my transfer. So look for the picture of the finished project since I forgot to videotape the whole thing. I hope you enjoy.